The CEO was holding a funeral for his grandfather when a woman with a compass rushed in. She touched the coffin with her hand and concluded that the person inside was still alive. Then she reached out to the CEO and asked for a medical fee of 99,999 yuan. Seeing the woman who appeared inexplicably, the CEO's stepmother suddenly became nervous and scolded the woman as a charlatan. She asked the CEO's assistant to kick the woman out. Unexpectedly, the CEO gestured to keep the woman and asked the assistant to give her the money. But after getting the medical fee, the woman said something shocking. That is, the person in the coffin was still alive. After hearing the woman's words, everyone present was shocked. But the CEO did not believe the woman's words. Seeing this, the woman immediately said that if everyone did not believe it, they could open the coffin for an autopsy. Unexpectedly, after hearing this, the stepmother hurried out to stop her and said that she saw the CEO's grandfather die with her own eyes. And the hospital also showed a death report. How could the woman's words be true? After that, she asked her subordinates to kick the woman out. Unexpectedly, the woman just waved her hand lightly, and the stepmother's subordinates were frozen. Then she told the real reason and exact time of the CEO's grandfather's death. This information was strictly confidential. No one else knew it except the CEO and his family. So the CEO was very excited. So he immediately grabbed the woman's hand and asked who told her. But what he didn't know was that the woman was the apprentice of a genius doctor and fortune teller. She not only had superb medical skills, but also magic. However, because the master calculated that she had a calamity in her life, she needed to find someone with the same fate to resolve it. So the woman had to go down the mountain and follow the guidance of the compass to the funeral of the CEO's grandfather. But facing the CEO's questioning, the girl did not answer, but threatened that if the CEO did not open the coffin, his grandfather would be doomed. After some thought, the CEO decided to believe the woman's words, and asked his men to take away the stepmother who tried to stop him, and then opened the coffin for the woman to treat his grandfather. But the girl took out a dagger and said that she needed some of the CEO's blood to treat his grandfather. So the CEO took the dagger without hesitation and scratched his palm, and his body also glowed purple. Only then did the woman realize that the CEO's blood was purple gold blood. People with this blood are destined to be emperors. But the CEO looked sick. The woman was very confused about this, but saving people was the most important thing. So she immediately took out a silver needle, dipped it in the CEO's blood, and then cast a spell to insert it into the body of the CEO's grandfather. Soon the CEO's grandfather woke up, and what was even more shocking was that he walked out of the coffin by himself. Seeing this, the CEO finally believed the woman's words and asked his assistant to take his grandfather to the hospital for examination. The next day, in order to thank the woman for saving his life, the CEO came to the woman's home with a bunch of gifts. But he happened to see the girl being harassed by her stepmother and sister. Knowing that the CEO came with gifts,